Hey guys, it is Jersey Girl here, and welcome. Y'all can come on in the room. Come on in the room. I know I'm like 3 minutes late. What can I say? My crew is enjoying this time with their other side of the family, and so I am getting an opportunity to enjoy the very first time of Christmas differently. So if you guys can see, I am in some comfortableness. Yes, this is actually a onesie, and it's got a cute little tag in the back too, y'all. I'm just saying, I'm kind of excited about this. Um, so I have been looking. I don't know if y'all have been, but I know I have been looking for some more comfortable onesies because it is okay. So I think I will show y'all. Okay, just look. Okay, look at this. Okay, I don't want to be showing too much now. Okay, I'm gonna turn around so y'all can see it. Wait, can you see it? Can you see it? I think you should have fun in your jammies and your chill clothes, okay? So when you guys heard me talk about cozy conversation, hey Laura, hey honey, how you doing, honey? I hope that you're doing better. I am so glad that you have graduated, from a walker to a cane. Get it, girl, get it, girl. Some wonderful things happening. So, like I said, for my jammies, I want to be comfortable. And this is some of the stuff that we're going to talk about. So, we are going to be leaving 2020 and we are going to be jumping into 2021. And my niece did an amazing thing. She sent me this teaching, and I'm so very grateful for her to sending it to me because it was so encouraging to me, guys. And one of the things that the teaching was talking about was to pause, get still, because get ready, you're about to be propelled to a different level. And in the midst of you being prepared to go to a different level, it is good for us to pause and stop and think about where we came from. You don't want to keep just plowing ahead and moving ahead that you don't take the time to stop and think about what happened, what victories, where you've come from. And so for my girl Laura, I'm so blessed to have her in my life. Me and Laura met. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little history about me and Laura. Pausing and think about where you came from. Okay, I actually met Laura when I was working at the Asbury Park Press. Okay, the customer service department out in Jersey, and she actually was looking for a job at that time, and she needed to get her paper. They delivered her paper, but her paper was wet, okay? And so she happened to call in and she got me on the line, okay? So me and Laura stayed on the phone for like 2 hours, okay? And it was amazing, okay? Yes. And we just chit chatted. Her mom and we share the same first name, and we just had so much in common. And so, she invited me to her home. I went there. Her husband was like, I think that y'all are crazy. My guy will. But at the same time, I'm talking about this was in 2000. So this is over a 20-year friendship and relationship that just started from a phone call. Her to say, y'all delivered my paper. My paper was wet. I need another paper because I'm looking for a job. So saying that to say you never know what your divine connections are going to be. So you shouldn't just look at it when certain things happen as an inconvenience to you, because you just don't know the longevity of what that thing can possibly be. And I just thank God because she is my girl and our song is Destiny's Child. Okay, girl, that is our song together. Yes, it is. So I'm talking about we go way back. Okay, and so it's amazing to say that all the way from back there to even now. And then when I even think about what 2020 has brought. So if you guys remember last year around this time, I was saying, 2020, vision. I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be going places. Well, I may not have physically gone to the places I wanted to out of state travel to, but boy, did I travel. Oh, yes. Okay. So it was a different type of journey that this sister here went on. But I'm going to chop it all out and count it all joy, because it was and has been and still is a journey that I'm going on. But I'm grateful for the journey that I've gone on. So if I take the time and I pause and I think about the way that this year started out, y'all. Um, there were some people I started the year out with, and there's some people that, hey, some people are leaves, some are branches, and then you have your roots. And those that were meant to stay, stayed. Those that needed to leave because it was their time to leave, what I needed to pull and what they needed to pull, what we needed to learn and glean from each other, it got done. And then that time was over with. But there's a beauty even in that. I think about the challenges that I faced in 2020, and going through it is not always easy. I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you, oh, it's easy, to be able to go through it. Honey, no, it ain't. It's not. But to then look back and say, you know what? It was rough, but boy, what did I learn up out of that? It was good what I learned. So there were a lot of businesses that were birthed out of 2020. I know that there's like, oh, 2020, can't wait for it to be over with. It was the worst year yet. Yeah, there were some horrible things, obviously, that happened in 2020, okay? But then there were also some beautiful things that happened in 2020. Some wonderful things that happened for me in 2020. And so I'm looking forward to 2021. There are just beautiful things on the horizon. And you don't know what they are. So you face each day and each opportunity open-faced, okay? And not allowing the past hurts and traumas to keep you locked up. Now, I'm not saying that I've totally arrived, because Lord knows that I have not, okay? No, I haven't, but it's getting better. It's getting better, and it's going to get better and better as long as you keep moving into that. So let's talk about this little comfiness I'm talking about. Come 2021, where is the Cozy Niche going in 2021? Well, there's going to be a switch up of the platform that we're going to be doing. So you are going to get an opportunity to be able to talk and interact with other guests and experts and things like that, with different topics and things that we're going to discuss, because the Cozy Niche is just that, y'all. You are finding a space, an area in your home that you feel comfortable to read, relax, reflect, to get creative, okay, to journal, then, stuff for your home, DIY and everything else. Laura said, I see your Tyler Perry's Medea video. Some people are leaves, branches, and girl, you ain't never lied, okay? Because that's just truth. It really is. And Ecclesiastes tells us there's a time for everything. There's a time to weep, and then there's a time to be joyful, So there's a season and a time for everything. And if it was hot all the darn time, you never really could appreciate the rain. And when it's raining all the time, you definitely are able to appreciate the sun when it comes out, because it is a change. It is. And I'm going to go ahead and bust it out with Rafiki. Change is good. Yes, change is good. Because if you stay the same all the time, there's no growth. There's no growth in staying the same. I do recall my yes. I recalled my yes to God. It was in November of 2018 when I told God, I want everything that you have for me. Everything. And the guy looked at me like, okay, is you crazy? I was like, no, I said I want everything that God has for me. And then what happened, probably like 2 weeks later, my whole world got flipped upside down. And you're probably thinking, okay, this girl's crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Trust me, I'm not. Because what I said is that I want everything that God has for me. If he got to take that basket, okay, and turn that thing upside down to empty that stuff out, to shake that stuff out, let him do that. Because I said the best that you have, I want everything you got for me. So if that means that everything you got for me means I got to shake some stuff out, means you got to flip what I thought was order upside down, then do it. So I can't be upset when there was the change that came along with it. I can be upset and in my feelings because, hey, let's not try to act like I'm not a human being, okay? Yes, my feelings was hurt. Yes, I was upset. Yes, you go through these things. But now, like I said, to think back, man, it was necessary. It was necessary for the things to happen. And even even with 2020, with these businesses that are being birthed out of here, okay? My girl Mignette, she started my collection, okay? The fabulous jewelry that, y'all see me rocking. I ain't got none in now. Why? Because I'm in my comfy gear, y'all, okay? So, and then let's see, Jersey Girl was, I went ahead and moved forward in making that business. And then Custom Fit Events, LLC. What? Yes. I was a DBA before, and then she became an LLC this year. So, yeah. So, although 2020 has been a trying time, it has been a significant time, a time of loss, but also a time of gain for some, okay? And even in those that were losing, still were gaining. And I know that that was true for me, that there were some losses that I took. Oh, but there was some mighty good gains that were made in the process. And the strides, the move forward. And, for the past 2 weeks, I'll tell you guys, for the past 2 weeks, I have been busy with, my other business, my event planning and coordination business, Custom Fit Events, LLC. And it's just been taken off and just so awesome and amazing, because y'all know that that's Jersey Girl, awesome and amazing. It is so awesome and amazing, and it has been taken off. But you know what? I've been able to realize more and more how important self-care is, y'all. It really is important. So a lot of times y'all gonna see me get comfortable, because why? Because I can. And yes, I'm even sitting in one of the chairs that I did too. Yeah. It's in my room. So one of the things that I realized and had come to the realization of is that if you don't take the time to take care of you, what happens when you shut down? Then what? Got 2 teenage kids, okay? And so there are things that need to be taken care of, and things that have to be addressed. And if I'm wore down and I'm tired and I'm not emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, financially, just the whole pie, if it's not there. So that self-care is more than just you, makeup, lashes on, my clothes. No, it's more than that. It's so much more than that. And it's not for us to think more highly of ourselves than we ought to, but having the understanding that we are responsible to take care of this body that we have been given for this time frame here. So that is spirit, that is soul, and that is body. So that's taking care of the whole entire pie of you. So I have my nightstand that's here, and my bottom drawer is like filled up with books. And then my top drawer is, I got my Bibles, and then I also have my journals. I got too many journals, but I got journals, okay? Because I got one for dreams. I got journals. I got to tell y'all what all my journals is about, okay? Just know I got them. Write the vision and make it plain, okay? And so taking a look at where 2020 what it has presented, the challenges that it has presented, but then the conquering that took place in 2020. Oh yeah, you got to stop and think about what you have conquered and what has been conquered in 2020. Because you know what that does? That gives you fuel, and it gives you the push to be able to say, 2021, come on. Say what? Do you not know what I lived through in 2020? Okay? So it is for you to pause and think on them things, like them victories that took place, and even those defeats. Because you know what we have become a society of? We become a society of, and I'm looking over here to pass myself something. There's a napkin. We become this. You don't do much of nothing, but I'm going to give you something for nothing. How much do you value it? How much do you value it? You didn't really work for it. Everybody got it. You don't know what it's like to take an L. So when you take an L, you act like temper tantrum, throwing it out. But here are some real facts, okay? That when you fall, you can get back up. And it's okay to fall, because you need to know what it's like to fall, but then to also get back up. That there are lessons in trying. There are lessons in learning. There's lessons in the push through. There's lessons on the top of the mountain and in the valley that you can be able to make it through. So 2021, what are we expecting from the Cozy Niche? Since we got a chance to take a look at being able to step up and move forward, okay, with the state of Texas of being Jersey Girl Cozy Niche and where she's going to be going in 2021. Like I said, you guys are going to get an opportunity to be able to meet some wonderful people that will be coming on, and we will be discussing all things Jersey Girl, all things that are you. So home, family, relationships, DIY projects, because y'all know I'll be having a good old time being able to be creative and do stuff for the home, because then that kind of moves over to the home decor. Yes. And then personal growth and development. So you know I had put a post out earlier today, at least on my personal page, with my girl Kara. Yeah, she is actually going to be featured coming up next month. So it's not just going to be for just the women. So please don't think Jersey Girl is just here for the girls. Although I'm here for the girls. But baby, woo! Child, I'm here for you men's too. I'm here to serve you up. I'm here to help you. So we're also going to have Andrew. He's going to be coming on and talking about, you know, some things in regards to the men. And, you know, certain things that men face and the challenges that our men do face. And that we ladies need to be able to have an ear for and to be able to listen to. Yes, we are more, not all of us, so I'm not going to take that 1% and go ahead and apply it across the board. Good evening, Cynthia Davidson. I'm not going to take that 1% and apply it across the board and say all women are talkers or better communicators. But we have the understanding that we as women do tend to that relationship portion. We got daddy's heart in regards to that. But knowing and understand that the man, what his purpose is that, you know, we women, we tend to talk about and, you know, kind of spew out what it is that we're dealing with, okay? And generally when a man hears that, he automatically wants to go into power saving mode, you know? So we're wired differently, and so we need to understand that there are different things about us and how we communicate. So when me and Junior were sitting down and talking, and it was like, okay, well, he said, she heard. So it's just going to be a continuation onto that, but just opening it up and having some other things. We're also going to be talking about, I live in the state of Texas. Yeah, we got open carry up around here. Okay, so get ready for them discussions too. Yes, we are going to be talking about that. You know, being able to, you know, what the process is, at least here in the state of Texas, what that process is here. We're going to, you know, have some other people from different states weighing in as well on, you know, what about this gun possession? Because I'm telling y'all, these guns are like flying off the shelves, y'all. And like I said, Texas is the open carry state. Now, I need to go ahead and get myself back onto the gun ranges. I ain't been there in a minute. Sister want to get in there yet again. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. And so just getting prepared for that. As well as health. Because like I said, when a new year comes, it's like new year, new me. So you figure you have to wait to make a New Year's resolution. And like I said, for me, I don't need to wait till January 1st. Because guess what? Tomorrow ain't promised to you. Ain't nobody said you're going to be able to make it to January 1st. There are a lot of people that didn't make it to their own birthday. Okay? So don't try to put off and say, you know, new me come January 1st. Honey, I say new day resolutions, okay? Because y'all already know that about 2 weeks in after New Year's, y'all done fell off. I'm like, because if the gym membership was up high, hey, listen, about February 20th, the number's gonna drop down, okay? But it ain't gonna be due to COVID, okay? It's gonna be, you know, just because that's just, you know, the pattern that we have done. And so in talking with my girl, Kara, she will be coming on here in January because she is quite busy. She just opened up the gym out off of, in Seabrook, off of NASA and Texas Flex, I think is the name of it. And so, wow, y'all, if you are friends of mine on my personal page, and I think I'm also going to end up sharing it on the Cozy Niche as well, so you guys can see. When I tell you that this girl, her body is like, poof, what? You just had a baby. Say, huh? Say, why? Why? And she's got these different programs and stuff that you can be able to work with, whether it's in person or, online. So there are different ways for you to be able to be able to get things. We've all had to readjust ourselves, and just understanding that there are different ways we have to be able to flow. And when we get into different ways that we need to flow, one of the great things is being able to link up either online, Zoom conferences, and all this other good stuff. And then what's also good is that the playback. So we're getting more into the social media aspect and social platforms of things, which is great as well. But you are going to get an opportunity to talk with Kara. She's going to tell you about, her credentials, baby, because they serious. Yes, they are. And I believe in quality over quantity. Yes. You get what you pay for, boo. You get what you pay for. So you want quality. You want substance. You want long lasting. You want the results that are going to be beneficial and not a quick fix. Not that microwave. Because let me tell you something. Them empty calories, they don't last. No, you need a full meal, not a snack. What? Take that however you want to take it. Yes, baby. Full meal over here. Full meal over here. So Kara is going to be coming on in January. Andrew is going to be also coming on in January as well, talking about getting your credit and stuff together. And so there will be some more guests that will be coming. And then I'm looking forward to doing some other things with Custom Fit events, which you guys will hear about as well, because it is Jersey Girl and Custom Fit are kind of intertwining a little bit. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for popping on with me this evening. Like I said, I'm comfy in my jammy jams, and this is a time and a season for us to think back on what 2020 was, what accomplishments have been made, where you've been, where you're going to, and focus in on that. And again, you don't have to wait until January 1st in order to start getting yourself in gear. Let your January 1st be today, where you say, you know what? I ain't got to wait until tomorrow. I can get started tonight. Making a vision board, having a vision board in front of you. And so we're also going to be talking about business. Yes, business. Talking about business and getting that going, and how to be able to improve, how to build up business credit. Why is that important? Well, like I said, there were a lot of businesses that was birthed here in 2020. So we want what? Longevity. So tonight, I don't know if you guys know it or not, but outside, out in the sky, there's some wonderful things going on. And maybe that's where a lot of people are looking at tonight. But you are able to see the Christmas star. Well, not the Christmas star, but the alignment. Okay, so you can see Mars and Saturn in the rings. And a friend of mine, he got a really, really good picture. I was like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. So if you get an opportunity to have a telescope and you can see it, or maybe you just got some really good friends and they got it and then they're sharing it on social media, you can be able to see it there too. Listen, we're able to see the invisible, that work of invisible with the visible. Yeah, he's here. Don't play no games with me. Y'all already know how this go. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate you guys for joining me tonight. And see if I just want to make sure if y'all was saying something, I want to make y'all feel like I was ignoring you, because I'm not. But this is Jersey Girl. And 2021 is going to have some amazing things going down in it. And of course, I want you guys to be a part of it. So make sure that you continue to follow me on my social media platforms, which is IG, Jersey Girl Cozy Niche. And of course, on Facebook Live. And yeah, pop on over to the YouTube. I'm going to make sure I start putting these more up on YouTube so that way you guys can see it over there too. But just get ready for more and more cozy conversations, because we're going to have them. I look forward to interacting and engaging with you guys, and just want to say I appreciate you. And get ready to start seeing some more things of merch and all that other good stuff that's coming, because it's coming. And y'all already know how I pretty much end it whenever I give y'all the good, you know. Bye. Because that's pretty much how I end it. Why? Because I love to sing and I love to dance. And you're going to see more and more of that. Oh, and I'm also over there on TikTok. Ow, what? Yeah, I got to go ahead and load that up, though. So y'all just get ready. Jersey Girl here and in effect. I'm living in Texas, But I'm always going to be a Jersey girl. Southern at heart. But baby, if you piss me off, that Jersey do come out. I try to keep her down. Try my best to keep her down. Bye, y'all.